In this video, you're gonna witness some of the most exotic meats of Vietnam.
Look behind you. I don't... No!
Today's strange meat selection starts right...
Ma'am, put her there.
Here.
Nice to meet you. You have this street side eatery right on the sidewalk and tons of fried, heavy foods with one special ingredient that I want to show you right here. Boom.
Sandworms can only be found in Vietnam's northern region between September and November.
I've seen these before in the north. They actually have entire sandworm farms. Whoa.
I mean, it's very briny. It almost smells like the ocean.
Yeah, I would say almost like oysters.
Đúng, chính xác.
Can Calvin eat them raw? Translate, please.
No.
Please translate, please.
No.
It only takes a handful of ingredients to turn these worms from murky to masterpiece. Dill, black pepper, onion, garlic, minced pork, and eggs.
Anh có thể ăn sống được không?
Không. Không. Không.
After thoroughly blending, globs of batter descend into hot oil to fry.
What is it that people love so much about this food?
Worms are high in protein and also
Calcium?
calcium.
Oh,
You
I knew
guessed
it.
it.
Miss Nguyen inherited this recipe from her parents. Now she continues this 30-year legacy on the very same patch of sidewalk, operating from a restaurant only a few feet wide.
Worm pancakes.
I don't see the worms anywhere.
These little bits here, it looks like a little fried noodle. That is a worm.
How much are you eating? Do I have to do the same?
You do.
It's not in my contract. Oh, it's hot.
It was a verbal contract.
Okay,
It
got
was
it.
an oral contract. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's nice.
Nice reveal.
Super steamy. It feels like a very eggy batter.
You do it already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, me too.
Oh, I forgot why I love this so much.
The dill?
The dill. When you come to Hanoi, especially in the north, there's so many dishes that use dill. It's just so aromatic, refreshing, and light.
But there's something in there that I don't think you know.
Cardamom?
No, not cardamom. They use the rind of tangerine.
Oh, yeah, I would not have guessed that one. Yeah.
Our next street food vendor pairs a pungent combination of meat and sauce that locals love and foreigners hate. We're here to learn why.
This is something I've never seen before.
This is jellyfish.
These jellyfish have traveled a long way to get to this vendor.
I've gone to a jellyfish factory before, but it was nothing like this.
Originally, the jellyfish we're eating today was white.
So the fishermen catch jellyfish from the ocean. Then they take a local red fruit and they pulverize it. It doesn't have much flavor. It's more of the aesthetic color. And then they pickle.
What do you need to pickle something? Vinegar?
Salt, water, and some sort of acid. Here, they used a local lime.
Em biết người lọ đấy.
This is the body.
The body.
Oh, these? She calls them legs.
Legs, like tentacles.
The dish itself is straightforward. She slices the jellyfish into smaller pieces. We get a little body and some tentacles too.
The OGs, the traditionalists, will eat both body and tentacles. But the newer generation, they choose the tentacles over anything else.
Really? Can I get some body at a discounted rate? Don't ask.
Pair that with turmeric-stained tofu and some shaved coconut.
Do you have foreigners and tourists coming here to eat this food?
Không biết ăn.
Why do you think that is?
Mắm tôm.
Ah, because of
The mum dom.
the mum dom.
That's what this is. Calvin, what is mum dom?
Mum dom is fermented shrimp paste. They literally take shrimp and they take salt and they put it in a barrel and they forget about it.
Let me give it a little bit of a sniff.
Why would you do that, dude? How would you describe that to the typical Midwest person?
Put bacteria, fungus, locker room,
Yes.
wet old mattress.
Oh.
But it's one of those things. Yes, I'm using all these words, but I don't mean it in a derogatory
No,
way.
not at all.
I actually like it.
I love mum dom.
Calvin, I am so pumped that today is full of so many firsts for you. I think the first step is to just taste it unadulterated. You just have to grab a big, oh, maybe not that big of a piece. Hold on. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, different than what I've experienced in the past. It's almost a little mushy, and it tastes like medicine.
Texture-wise, it is very gelatinous. But when biting into it, it's almost gushing out this liquid that tastes like plastic.
It's a little bit like mezcal. But to be fair, people don't come here just to eat that alone.
Not
They
at all.
come to mix it up with all these other various ingredients. So
Pick off a perilla leaf, get a piece of the leg, we're gonna put it right in the middle, the turmeric-infused tofu, then top it off with a little bit of coconut for the sweetness and for the crunch. Definitely dip into the fermented shrimp paste.
all right, let's go for it. I enjoyed that. What happened? Did you like that?
I loved it.
I did not expect this to be a good combination.
Agreed. She was saying earlier that guys don't eat it alone.
Oh, she said that.
She was saying you can't just eat it without anything. We didn't listen. We did it anyways. We are the foreigners who try to get attention on YouTube.
If you're still watching, congratulations. You must have an open mind. And perhaps if you were here for this next food, you'd also have an open mouth. This is the radiated rat snake,
I like that it's in the water.
a species of colubrid snake that live in the water.
Can you step a little bit more that way?
They can be found in many Southeast Asian countries, but in Vietnam, people farm these guys for medicine, leather, and of course, food. In Vietnam, eating snake heart or snake bile is believed to cure certain health problems, while providing a load of health benefits.
That is a huge heart. Can one person eat that?
If you think the idea of snake parts as medicine is hard to swallow, wait till you see this.
I'm scared it's going to start beating down my throat and it's going to choke me.
So he's mixing a lot of snake blood with homemade rice wine at the moment.
You can see the shot of rice wine. I will do this beating heart. Sonny, to our friendship.
Cheers.
To this show.
Did you get it?
I did.
Dude, that was massive.
Một ly nữa.
Let me describe this flavor right now. It is thick, it is irony, it is warm, and then mixed in with this homemade brew. I can tell you right now, this hasn't been distilled.
Maybe half a time.
Cheers. It's coating my mouth.
Yeah. You know what? Perfect thing to chase that blood with is the bile sac.
So now he's looking for the bile sac. He's feeling it out. He's making an incision with the razor blade.
I mean, it does take some skill to find that in your first try. You just did a tiny slit in the abdomen. Okay.
Oh, this color.
The bile sac. Gives it a squeeze and it releases just deep green liquid. That is like shamrock green.
This is good for your stomach.
Okay, good, because I have a stomach ache already from what we just ate or consumed. Cheers.
Keep it down. First and foremost,
Bitter.
I definitely do respect the chef,
Yes.
his restaurant, his culture. But I must say, the taste in my mouth right now, it's not supposed to be there.
You know, I've done this similar stuff in the past, but man, that was a long time ago. There's nothing more vivid than just doing it again. And wow.